There we go. All messages. We have all of them. Have some good interactions with the community. Have some good talking. Just a good old time. You know, hopefully the screws that are embedded in my chest right now from this from wearing this thing aren't gonna like hinder this in any way. I really hope it doesn't. But if it does, darn. But if it doesn't, that's good. That's good, you know? I do need to turn on the lighting ring, I think. So we're gonna do that real quick while we wait. Oh god. Let's get better lighting. You know, that's good enough. That's some better lighting in here. Makes it a little bit more difficult to read the chat, but that's okay. I think that's okay. Therefore, it's okay. And yeah, we're just gonna like vibe here, wait for some people, maybe wait for some people, maybe not wait for some people, just chill. We'll be chilling, just straight chilling, you know? Hi, Bob, how's it going? Hold on. Here. Why is it doing this? Why is it lopsided like that? Hopefully it's going well for you, Bob. Hold on, I think I might need to retie something. As you wish, everything's fine with you? I'm happy to hear. Hold on. Yeah, so this is like the one with the really long cord. So let me just tie a loop around something real quick to hold it in place. Hooray, TV. Yeah, we're doing the TV. We're streaming as the TV. It's TV time chat. Someone said I was Mr. Tenna from the new Deltarune chapter. And I thought that was funny. So yeah, you know what? We can vibe as Mr. Tenna. I'm sitting here currently tying this leather strap that holds my arm up and then my chest plate. There we go. So it's a little bit less lopsided. Not the most. It's still crooked. There we go. We're vibing like this now. Remember, if you like the stream, you know, we'll just give it a like because it helps me and it gets more people to be able to see the project. And yeah, it helps a lot. I also appreciate the fact that you guys watch this. It does mean the world to me. Thumbs up, double thumbs up, you know. Let me readjust this so my neck isn't being broken. I think one of the next upgrades I should definitely end up making is probably one of myself, where I wear this thing a bit and try and like make my neck muscles stronger. That way this thing doesn't bother me when I wear it, you know? Definitely a personal training arc upgrade for this. Get some sideways looks. Yeah. Today's a good day. Today's a good day to be a TV person. Oh, goodness. I gotta clear my throat. I forgot to take my mucus pill before I started all this, but that's okay. As this robot guy, I do not need mucus pills. Dang, there's no one again? That's fine. It doesn't matter to us. Because what happens, Bob, is a fun thing about YouTube. Even if at the moment it looks like nobody's watching or nobody's talking. You like that? Hi, Eva. Welcome. Bob, look, there's another person here. Welcome, Eva. This is this is Project Andy, is what I call it. And what it is, it's a mechanical cosplay that the viewers submit ideas, and like if they have any ideas, I show me creating it. It's eventually going to be in character when I have this thing upgraded enough where I'm used to wearing it on my neck and I can look around and like build in character, like these upgrades for it. But currently we have like 15 upgrades. These are all the different ideas viewers have submitted. I do intend on building these because they would be really fun. And I just want to make something nice that people can interact with. So right now, this is just a live stream where I'm trying to get my neck used to wearing this 15-pound helmet that I have. Because how am I supposed to make something cool and like immersive for the viewers if I'm not even used to wearing my own equipment, you know? Like, I gotta work out my neck muscles here. Also, thanks. A lot of these ideas and stuff, I've been working on these for months. The previous one I built fell apart, so I had to restart and make everything. But I think we're making decent pace, you know? We've met a ton of amazing people during these live streams, and yeah, just today's been pretty good. Today's been pretty good. All these days I've been working on this been pretty good. Just enjoying my time here, really. Drawing up designs, talking. A lot of the time I end up working on these projects until my fingers are like all cut up and stuff, and that's normally when I end my live streams. But I think I'm not going to like overwork my fingers today because yesterday I ended up slicing up my thumb. So we're not gonna be doing finger breaking electronic work today because my hands are sore from the past week of doing it. So today we're just having some cool interactions, talking to some new people, seeing if anybody enjoys the project and takes interest in it, and just talking to them. I do have a really bad chat delay, so if anybody does type something, I've probably not seen it. Hello, Cecilia. Let's build a time machine. That would actually be pretty cool. You know what? For our future video idea, when people make time travel, I'll be making a budget time machine. How about that? Or I'll make one for like a little joke skit or something. Cecilia, I'm trying to get used to wearing a 15-pound helmet that I for the YouTube channel, so I can make viewers have a really immersive experience and stuff. Oh, let me take this off for a bit. Actually, no, no, I got to take this on. I got to keep it on. Let me write down future idea. Future idea. Timu time machine. There we go. We've written down the Timu time machine for a far future idea. It's either that or I try and build, you know how like the DeLorean from Back to the Future? What was it? It ran off like garbage. What if I try and build an engine that runs off garbage? That'd be kind of cool, like a banana peel engine. I'm sitting like this because I'm taking a little bit of the weight off of my neck right now. I gotta readjust this. Why don't I sleep? I do sleep, actually. I sleep a lot. I actually slept too much, and now I'm trying to do YouTube and stuff and make cool stuff that people enjoy, as well as eventually be able to afford college while doing this YouTube stuff, because I do want to get an engineering degree so I can make even cooler stuff for you guys to like see. Yeah, it's already night. Depends on the time zone you're in, mate. And like I'm probably on the other side of the world for you if it's nighttime for you. But yeah. I'm gonna take this thing off just for a little bit though, because I don't want to overdo it. There we go. Hi, how's it going? I'm Bexley. I'm the weird person who builds mechanisms and different doohickeys out of scraps of electronics and Google Home Minis and stuff like that. It's electric, yeah. Ooh. I need to get something to drink. I'm dying. Not really. Let me mute real quick. I gotta clear my throat, and I don't want you guys to have to hear something that gross. One sec. There we go. I'm back. Let me grab these screws. See, I have these 4 screws right here because eventually I want to install a voice assistant. What was my favorite subject in school? Let's see. I enjoyed science, and I was a really big fan of math classes because I had like 6 math classes. Like one of my college, not college, one of my like one of my school years. This previous one actually, I kid you not, in the first part, I had 4 math classes a day. And then the second part, I ended up with another math class because I had an elective that was also just math. A lot of math and geometry and stuff. I enjoyed it. I'm a nerd. I can safely say it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I try and take good care of my hair. I wash it daily because I'm one of those people who has like really oily hair. So if I don't wash it daily, I have a ton of oils. And there's probably gonna be somebody, because there always is somebody who's like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that," or yada yada yada. I hate being dirty. Hi, Asia. How's it going? Returning viewer. How's it going, Asia? Hopefully you're having a good day. Welcome to the stream. Your hair does that too. Yeah. Uh, Gentle reminder, if you guys enjoy what you see here, please remember to like the stream. It gets more people recommended to us. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Asia. You said math and science? Yes, yes. See, I like math and science, but the one class I didn't enjoy was environmental science because my teacher made me go outside. And where I live, it's really hot and the weather sucks. And by our school, there was a leaking sewage pipe. So it just sucked. It was summer as well. It was just, ugh. I did not enjoy my time there. And I'm normally not negative. But when I'm really, really hot and sweaty, and I'm forced to go outside for a class that I didn't want to have to take, but I had to because the other teacher was even worse, I get a little bit pessimistic. Yes, I do like Shark Cecilia. You gotta work for science and history. Oh, that's cool. History is also a good one. The only class I did not enjoy was because of one teacher, and it was English for like 12th grade English or whatever. And the reason why I didn't enjoy that is because I've had a running beef with this teacher for my entire time in high school. Because I'm the kind of person who, if I see an error in something, I will point it out. And I also like reading, which is really dumb in my opinion with reading, like reading questions, is if you ask like, well, if you're asked a question in reading class and it's like, hey, what does this mean? And you say what it means from you, like what it means to you from your perspective, they're gonna say it's wrong. And it's just like, well, what do you want me to say? So out of spite, I just did not vibe with the teacher because she was the kind of person who was like, I'm right, you're wrong, I'm the teacher, even though she was blatantly wrong. Personally, I felt that she was just mad because she spent the last 30 years being an English teacher. I don't know. It's just like some people don't need to be teachers. You're from, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but cool. Hi. I don't want to try and pronounce certain names of the things that I don't understand because I'm dumb. I have that Southern education system. All I know is what I taught myself, really. Like, I do know a lot of math and science from my math and science teachers and history and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm a nerd who goes out of their way to watch science videos and engineering and watch machines being built. I enjoy that. I'm not dumb, so okay. No self-hate's allowed on the live streams. I understand. I'm sorry, Asia. Only self-love here, I'm guessing? Alright, Asia. I understand. It will not happen again. Alrighty? Now, I'm gonna put this thing back on. Because I'm still working out my neck. Hold on. Why is it lopsided? That they haven't explained? Yeah, exactly. Teachers get. Now listen, here's the funny thing. It was only this woman who I had a problem with. I didn't have a problem with any other teacher. You have to go out because you have to rest? Have a good rest, Cecilia, and thank you for joining. It was great talking to you. Till we meet again. I try and live stream at the same time every day. Normally it's at 12, but let me see. For me, it's currently 1. I normally end streams by this time. But if you want to catch me on the live stream, consider subscribing, liking the stream before you leave, and all that good stuff. That way we can have some more nice people show up. I got to do the YouTuber thing and plug the like button, because if I don't, people won't press the like button. And if I do, people still won't press the like button. So it's just like, I might as well say it. I don't know. I look at it like this. If you want to support the project, press the like button. If you don't want to support the project, You don't have to. It'd just be appreciated. Because YouTube goes, wow, that stream has a lot of likes. That means that we can recommend more people there, and it'll go up even more. And YouTube will make more of that money. And we will get to meet more interesting people. That's how I look at it. And that's also how the algorithm works, so you know. And it's also... Anyway, I'm not going to yap about that anymore because I know a lot of people don't enjoy YouTubers yapping about the like button. So I've done my plug. I've done my live stream plug for now. You know, I really got to work on like the appearance of this, but honestly, the more I wear this thing and the more I get used to it, it actually is feeling a bit lighter. It sounds cool. I'm glad it sounds cool, Asia. I'm glad it sounds cool. That was the whole point. I'm so happy. See, because I worry about how it comes across for you guys, but if it sounds cool, then I'm happy. The whole idea was for it to be cool for y'all, so I'm glad that it is cool. Ow! There's a lot. See, this one has more nails going through it that stab into my collarbone. Yes, like and subscribe. You know, ring the little bell. I think you get like notified when I do live streams if you ring the notification bell or something. You know how it is. You know how it is. Just the fun stuff. That way, you can always catch my live streams whenever I start them, and then you don't got to worry about missing them. Yeah, this is fun. I enjoy this. Pop my neck. We're at 3 likes. We're slowly inchworming our way up to the top. We can do this. You know, what I want to try and do is do what we did the other Wednesday, where we ended up at like 20. So I think if we just keep on like slowly inchworming our way up, I have like a really small like goal. Because I don't want to be greedy. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Asia. That's nice of you. I appreciate it. You guys are great. Plus, we're going to have cool stuff. We will have cool stuff. I just need to figure out where the mic is on this circuit board. Because then I can figure out where to put this in here. Because this is a Google Home Mini. And if I can mount this Google Home Mini on the inside, we can have a voice assistant inside. We can have Bluetooth. Not Bluetooth. We could put Bluetooth. We could add Bluetooth into this thing. You guys want to add Bluetooth into the helmet? Chat, do you think Bluetooth and radio and everything, should we just keep on adding more cool like electronic things inside of this? I think we should. I'm going to point and be like, hey you. Yeah, you. Thanks for joining your epic. Boom. Positivity. We should have Bluetooth? You know, it's actually getting lighter the more I wear this. Now, it's probably just my neck getting fatigued, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. We're getting there. We're evolving and we're growing. Let me fix my posture. I have a slouch. I want to fix the slouch. See, that makes me look more confident. And a lot of people like confidence when they join. You always want your name to be Asia? Wow, look at that. We have bonding in the chat. Look at that. Look at them people bonding. Them cool little people. I say little people because I have to squint through this fabric that's on the front to be able to see y'all. And my phone has very tiny writing on it. But yeah. No, honestly, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this today. Ow. Let me stretch. That's so cool. Yeah. Today is cool. Today's very cool. A nod. Hold on. I gotta take some of the weight off my neck. Here we go. I'll just lift this up a little bit. Ooh. Pop my neck this way. Pop it this way. I see. Interesting. I'm the person with many names. I go by like 6 different names. So I didn't really have that issue, I don't think. But yeah. I'm going to lift this off for now because it is hurting my neck again, and we need to be smart about how we use this thing. Ow. There we go. Because you don't want to hurt yourself, you know? Like, well, at least I don't, because if I hurt myself on, like, the live stream while working on this, I won't be able to do more live streams, like, every other day, you know? And then we'll miss so much important time that we could be working on stuff. You know, I'm looking at this. It has a back and a front and some glass. And we do have LEDs. Let's see if we can make like a cool light or something while we're like just chilling here, you know? Not like we're doing anything else, right? Alright. Your name was supposed to be Alexi, but you're... Oh, I see. That's crazy. That is some crazy name lore. My parents named me, not the name that I have on the channel that I go by, but my biological parents, they named me as a horror movie joke, apparently. Or at least that's what they said. But both my parents are pathological liars, so I would not know. I don't think I'll ever actually know the truth about my name. Because it's like, oh yeah, your dad named you. Oh yeah, we named you out because we found out that you were going to be born in October. So we decided to name you this after a horror movie character. And it's just like, I gave up. And I just don't go by the name they gave me. Because, ew, you know? Like, that's not my name. I feel like Asia's name is really cool. And the fun part about names is when you get a certain age, you can just change your name, you know? It's like, ow, I ended up cutting myself open again. But not that bad this time, so we're good. Don't worry. Not as bad as yesterday. I didn't have to go run and grab a Band-Aid, you know? I'm doing some wiring, some fun little wiring. I love the positivity that we have here today. This is why we do these things, to have fun, positive experiences. Let me back this up so you guys can see. Alright. This should work. On. Hold on. Now, these lights have a bad glitch, where even when they're turned off, they glow neon green. See, these are technically turned off, and if I turn them off now, look, they're still glowing neon green. Like, you have the same exact pants on? Yes. What? Red checkered sweatpants for the win, honestly. Anyway, let's see what we got here. What can I do here? Like, that's like a spotlight, right? You know, it kind of lights up my whole room as well. Those little laughing emojis, I can't really tell. I'm blind. Where's my glass? Where's that? Not that glass. Where's the other glass? There's a lot of glass around my room, and I need to find the right piece. There it is. Found it. All right. What does this look like now? Oh, that's kind of cool. I see. Whoa. Yeah, do you guys think this is a cool spotlight to add to the project? I want your opinion while we're having these very heartfelt moments in the stream. This is kind of cool, honestly. Yeah? Alright then. I'm so sorry. We're having like bonding moments and I'm over here still working on this mechanism. I have to. If I do not, I have nothing to do with my life. And I can't say that I've done something productive today, so I must. Alright. Ow! That hurt. What hit me? Alright. I'll be right back. I gotta take a bit of a bathroom break because I've been sitting here for, let's see, the previous stream was an hour, then there was the other one. So, one second. I gotta mute. Oh, I rotated everything again. No, okay, we're good? We're good. We're good. False alarm, I thought I broke everything. You took computer class. I see, I see. I never took any of those classes. I only took business, funny enough. I took business information tech. Which means I know how to sell things, basically, but other than that, I'm kind of useless. We're going to use this crumpled up ball to put inside of this to see if I can hold the lights at the front. Oh no, wait. Okay, hold on. Yep. Up. 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 We've done it. We have the light. That's cool. I like that. We're having nice bonding experiences today. Yes, it is electric. We have some LEDs. In real life, it doesn't look as impressive, but I think I can crank up the brightness. I think I hold it. Yeah, look, I can turn it. I can turn down the brightness. So like, even then, you can't really see it that well. Okay. Yeah. So I guess on camera it just looks good, so we're fine. If I ever attend like something like that IRL, I'll definitely have to work on it. Because let me turn out my light and see if this works. Like as a spotlight a little bit. Does this work? You know, it works good enough. It works good enough as a spotlight. Also, whenever you turn on the light, it gets really laggy. So we're going to turn the light back on. I don't know why YouTube does that. YouTube gets weird. I'm going to unplug this now. Boom. All right. So what we have is this. Some LEDs slapped into this big old bulb, basically making a makeshift lantern. And see, one of the ideas I had behind this was this monitor has mounting things on the top. Little mounting hooks, right? What if I could figure out a way to keep this positioned like this, right? Where then I could power it and we could have some cool lights going on. Either that or we do it like this. But I don't think I like the look of that. Or maybe we can just add this, like another section to like the chest or something. I don't know. We got a lot of options. I also have a ton of black light LEDs. Yep. All right, I'm gonna put this back on. What? Do what my mind tells me to do? Okay. Well, if that's the case, we're making the thing today. I always end up getting like kind of bogged down by myself because I always look for a third person's opinion. Or like a second person's opinion. But since you guys are saying this, we're gonna do it then, alright? You guys have faith in me, so that means I gotta have faith in myself. I wonder what other people's live streams are doing. They're probably like being mean and saying slurs and stuff, and we're just over here making machinations. On a genius tip. Oh. I appreciate it. Though I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. Because it's not fun to be the smartest person in the room. And no one is the smartest person in the room. Everybody's smart in their own way. It's just mine is, I guess I'm smart in the way of smacking electronics together that aren't supposed to be smacked together in very simple and basic ways to make silly little stuff. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to use these two metal plates for. And I'm thinking, we got this, right? It has two little holes in it on this bottom part that maybe I could... I'm going to be rich. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll probably not be rich. I'll probably use that if I do end up making a ton of money. I'll probably use a decent bit on myself, a decent bit to fund like medical research, and the rest to like charity and stuff. Ow, ow, ow. It's fine. We're good. Into the future. I see. That's fine. I think I got the basic gist of what you said. It's all good, but I don't know. Maybe. We never know what our fates have for us. That's what makes life interesting. Does this little thing weigh enough to like bend this? Yeah, it does. Okay. Wire spaghetti. Do you have what I need? No, you do not. Old bag. Other old stuff. I need to throw that away. That's trash. There we go. Disc reader frame? Can I power this? Is there a way for me to power? Wait! The testing wire. That's what we need. Okay, this is either going to go really well or really poorly. Do I work on clocks? Funny enough, you see this metal thing that I'm using right here? This right here? This is from an old wind-up clock that when I tried to repair it one time, it was the first time and the only time I've ever tried to repair a clock. I tried to repair it, and then it exploded. And I stressed out about it. This was back when I was younger, and I wasn't the smartest when it came to my stress and managing like everything around me and all that. And what happened was my stress on top will be better. All right, then. Yeah, we'll run it on top of it. And what happened was when I worked on the clock, it exploded, and I wasn't the best at like dealing with my own stresses and stuff like that. So when I couldn't repair it, I got frustrated and just fully disassembled it. Because from that experience, I ended up having immense respect for clock makers. I need to unpower this because these shouldn't be doing that. This is my test wire. I'm going to see if I can use like this DVD reader, if I can like somehow force the motors to spin and do what I need them to do. That's the idea here. All right, I'll back this up so you guys can see it. Got it? I'll keep these separated, and then I'm just going to plug this in. Alright then, let's see. Test number 1. Oh no. I forgot to connect these together. Whoopsie. We're going to redo that real quick. But yeah, from that experience, I kept all the parts. And now I have a lot of like clock pieces and gearboxes and screws and stuff that I want to put to use. Whenever I take something apart, I want to try and use every part of it that I can. If it's like doable in my ability anyway. There we go. Now I have these connected properly. All right, let's try this. Attempt number 1. Hold on, where's it at? Maybe we can like bypass it. Oh, we did. No, we have it spinning now. It's spinning on its own. Hold on. We're powering different parts. Oh, hey! Look at that. Okay, and this one does what? Alright, so then if we reverse these, then what? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We got it working now. We got a motor that can push and pull things forward and backward. Only issue is I don't think I have a way to like swap this on its own. Kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. If only it's a mystery. It is. I'm also really scared of my testing wire, because my testing wire is this. It plugs into a wall outlet or a battery pack that has enough electricity to kill me, and then it's just exposed wires that are positive and negative. It's like, it terrifies me. Don't do this at home. It's not smart. You could get really hurt. That's my PSA for the day. That's my, hey kids, don't try this at home. It's dangerous and you could get really hurt. Especially when it's just not worth it. I have some circuit boards from cameras. I have some camera parts. I have some MP3 players. I have some radios. Let's see. Some large batteries. Have some solar panels. Yeah. Listen, I have to say stuff like that, Eva. Or Ava. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you I'm gonna call you Watson. I'm gonna call you Watson. It's like, what's Sherlock Holmes and Watson? And since you have Watson as your last name, all right, Watson. I have to say that because I can't, in good conscience, like allow somebody to get hurt over something that I did if they retry it and they're like a kid or something. I'd feel really bad, and I don't want to be responsible if somebody gets hurt. You know, like I don't want that to be my fault because I feel like a bad person, especially like hearing about it and it's like local content creator showed children how to connect wires and things, and they did it at home, and then they like their house burnt down or something. I just feel bad, and I couldn't live with something like that on my conscience. I don't know. I'm okay getting hurt doing my stupid things. I just don't want other people getting hurt for it. You know, like I just don't like that idea, that sentiment. It's why I don't run around doing that. And do that YouTuber thing was like, I'm going to interview you and I'm going to make you really uncomfortable and yell in your face and try and rile you up to get views and stuff. It just seems wrong, and I don't believe other people should get pulled into stuff like that. And that's just my perspective on it. Also, since you're new here, Watson, that's kind of how I function. Like I have these like side tangents where it's like my morals that I talk about. I can't help it. That's just the way I talk about things normally as well with like my friends and stuff. Do you think the clock with sparkling lights inside would be cool? It will be cool. I have to make the promise of that. Oh, by the way, one of the other ideas I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the electronics for a Google Home Mini, which is like the little house voice assistant that you plug in, inside of this skull. That way the lights turn on and stuff, and we can just like hold the skull or something. We can call them the skull of knowledge. What do you think? Or like we have like a skull box. We have to have a box that we hold all the electronics in. I don't want to say I'm smart in this situation, because all I do is take apart what already has all the stuff made so it does what you want it to do, and then I just wire it together, and this is basically giving it a new box, you know? Like, if I want to do something really cool, I would have to, like, get a computer that I can use to code, and then I can get, like, little, my own custom, like, circuit boards and stuff, and, like, little mini computers and stuff. And I don't know anything about that, but I do want to learn that in the future. That way I can make even cooler things for the project, like giant blinking eyes. Like, this is going to be the first model of, like, I guess the spotlight or whatever. So there's not much stress on this one. But the future model, I want it to be an eyeball with a mosaic, like, plastic. You know those stained windows that they have in, like, churches and stuff? They have the different colors, pieces of glass that look really pretty. I want to do that, but with an eyeball that blinks and opens up and shines bright light. And it makes like a rainbow on the top of this thing's head. That's one of my other ideas I want to make. And I'm designing it, but it's just like I don't have the parts for it yet. Yeah. I even have a spotlight, which is also pretty cool, I think. But right now, I just got to figure out how to mount this. You can mount this light on the top, or like side. I don't know, because whenever I mount something, I always end up having to drill into my base. I also have this, which weighs like 5 pounds. It's the front piece of that old radio that I had. It weighs a ton. It's not unscrewing properly when I was trying to work on it. Ow. And I didn't want to like mess it up and take it apart because I like the front of it, but it does have a lot of cool little like metal grates and stuff on it, you know? That could look pretty cool when I like combine them with other things. So we have a lot of different options. We have a ton of options for what we can do here. Yeah, Watson, there we go. It took a bit. I guess it took a bit for that to go through. I do have a really bad delay. You know, most content creators have a thing that they call their viewers. It's like, yo, what's up, my crew, or whatever it is. I don't know what I'd call you guys. I mean, like, I don't know. Because, like, this robot dude's going to be in character when I do the live streams. So, I don't really know. I have, like, let's see, because this is a computer. It's actually not a TV. It's an old computer. Like, there's, maybe hello guest users. I don't know. Safety purposes. Yeah. Yeah, I think my stuff went through pretty slow. That's okay. I got that really bad chat delay. But I think like guest users I think that works. Because computers, if you don't have the password and stuff, you're allowed to sign in as a guest, but you just can't access anything. So viewers called guest users. There we go. Now, you know what I just thought about? What if I find a way to connect these two metal pieces vertically, mount the skull in between them, and then have all the electronics for the Google Home Mini on little shelves and stuff that I can make inside of it? And it's like a skull column over here that just sits there. And maybe I build like a handle or something for it so we can like lift it up and be like, because like we're still gonna have to say, "Hey Google," sadly, because I can't reprogram that. I don't have the circuit boards or the soldering equipment or like the coding knowledge. I wish I did, but I do not. I am not that intelligent yet. Yet, I must learn. So, I think we can do that. We can just make like the skull totem for now. I like the idea of them, because then we won't have to worry about drilling through the actual circuit boards and all that. Hold on. What we got? Do we have anything that I can mount it to? Like just as a base for now? We have this, some metal, more metal. We have a lot of metal. We got a lot of metal here. Our favorite genre here is metal, but not heavy metal. We like light metal. Because I can't, because all of this is really flimsy. We like light metal here. Oh, or like techno or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just yapping. Can you stop falling? I'm trying to use you. Please stop falling. All right. All right, we got the skull. Cool ideas? Thanks. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I need a base. I need a base for this. Hold on. What do we have in the mystical pile of scraps? Good enough. It might work. All right. We have the bottom to the old radio that we used to use, but there's no point for it now because there's a speaker in that place. So we could use this. And if we invert it where it sits like this instead, and then we just like drill it into here. You were just about to ask me about radios? Yeah. Funny enough, this project has used 2 radios already. You have any walkie-talkies? No, I do not. The ones that I did have, I gave to my little brother, and I think they're gone now. Hold on. Now, more like that. Okay, wait. Hold on. You know, honestly, that was just as like a see how much weight I could balance it with. I'm thinking I could screw through here. Like I could screw these into place, and then on like the insides, I could make a little shelf or something to hold stuff. Or I could use this little metal bracket. Maybe hold that open like this. Hold on, yeah. Hold on, we're getting somewhere. We're actually getting somewhere. We have like a little metal frame that we could be making. Have to see if there's any holes in this that are already pre-existing. That way I don't have to drill any new ones, but it's not looking well. I don't have the stuff to drill through metal. I have like, this is soft metal. I can drill through this with a screwdriver probably. Let's look. Oh, this is going to take hours. Okay, we're going to wing it. Infinity and beyond. Yes, they have went. All right. How wide is this? You know what? You know, one of these days, this thing's going to stop falling, and I will stop being disappointed. But until then, I'm going to be disappointed in this thing, because it keeps on falling. All right, we're going to mark right here. Oh, darn it. We're going to mark right here. Go to the other side. Line it all up. Gonna mark right here. Gonna mark right here. Boom. These aren't even, but that's okay. He can be a little goofy. Hey, Blue, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the project. Wow, I didn't even see that. I didn't even look up until now. What's good? Hold on. I don't think you've seen this one yet. Let me put everything on. Let me put everything on that I'm making. This Blue's a friend of mine, IRL. Well, yeah, I guess might as well be IRL. It's going, you just woke up? Let you see? All right, then. Get everything wired up. Yep. This is what I've been cutting up my hands on wiring and all that. All right, so how's it going, Blue? Hopefully you're having a good day. I hope you have a good time taking care of everything and waking up and all that fun stuff. Hey, yeah, so this is the first part of it. We have a speaker that I've wired into everything. I'm proud of it, really proud of it. Remember, if you enjoy your time here and and like the content, remember to like the stream. It gets more people to show up and all that other fun stuff. Shameless plug over. But yeah, I'm currently trying to get used to wearing this thing on my head. It's pretty heavy. Yeah. There we go. And now I'm currently making I'm making a new base for a Google and uses the skull because it looks cool. Can I see out of the screen? Yes, I can read the chat. I can read what you guys said. Because the whole point of this thing is I want to eventually be able to do live streams and stuff wearing this, but I have to get used to having that weight on my neck, so it's like I'm slowly working myself out, you know? Like, does it look cool? On the inside, decent, but oh, I misread that. I'm dyslexic. But yeah. And so far, a lot of people have shown a lot of support. It's really great. It's really fun. I enjoy the time here. Funny enough, that's exactly what I was going to have. It takes some of the weight off me. That's exactly what I was going to be making as well, eventually. But until then, I'm currently just working on a little base for the Skull of Doom, which is just a Google Home Mini that I've gutted and I'm going to put back inside. Sadly, it still responds to "Hey Google," so I will eventually have to like learn coding and order some like expensive electronic parts, and then learn how to solder it into the right spot so I can have it answer to "Skull of Doom" and give it like some cool different voice, you know? Because I want to like wire in new LEDs behind these eyeballs on the skull as well, so that it just like it just works. Maybe it plays some like evil laugh. Because I want to have a second little voice assistant thing that I'm going to name Chuck. And he is not going to know everything. I want to code him fully. I don't want to use AI when working on him. So I want him to be able to like remember stuff and have his own storage. So I'm probably going to have to like that he's going to take months to make probably. But I want Chuck to have voice recognition. So you know. And I can just tell Chuck to like list off folder names that he can make. I want Chuck to be able to make his own folders. Basically, I want Chuck to be really advanced, but also not be ChatGPT. I want him to have sarcasm. I want to have a robot who has sarcasm. Basically, the idea of Chuck, you know how like Star Wars droids had like personalities and like robots shown in like the 90s were all like, oh yeah, they didn't know everything, but they were like funny and they had like personalities and stuff. Yeah, I want Chuck to be a real life version of that because I'm so tired of seeing ChatGPT. I'm gonna level with you. Like, I see so many YouTubers and it's like, oh yeah, I want to learn how to do this, so I'm gonna use ChatGPT to write the code for me, or it's like I'm gonna use ChatGPT to do this math for me, or give me a video idea, and I'm like, oh my god, you people are sheep. Now listen, I believe in human input, and I believe creativity should be driven by people. You know. That being said, that's why most of my video ideas and everything, and every suggestion I take is from a person. I write it down because it just feels so much more personal, you know? I want to make something fun. And if being human is what it takes to be unique on the platform, I'm going to do that. But yeah. Also, I'm sorry if I don't respond. I got a really bad chat delay. So Chuck, so we have the Skull of Doom, which is it's not even like AI, it's just Google. It's just Google text-to-speech. Alright then. I'm gonna go grab the drill. I need the drill. I will be right back. Let me mute. It'll take me a little bit. I have to go find it. Alright, ladies and gents, I'm back. I have everything. I have the drill. You know what I just realized that I gotta be really careful about? I don't want to drill a hole in my floor. So let's not drill a hole in our floor, you know? Like, hold on, opposite way. Oh, don't drill me. Don't drill me. Don't drill me. Hey, it didn't drill me. Look at that. We're good. Okay. Gentle. Gotta be really gentle with it. I'm terrified. Yeah. There we go. There's one. You know, I gotta vacuum every time I use this thing, because I just get plastic all over my room. Like, having to do this so often is such a common occurrence to me now. Alright. We should have the holes in place. So, I should just be able to run this through it. Ow. Ow. Plastic shredding is my favorite snack. Plastic, tiny scraps of microplastics, my beloved. How I've longed for the... A fun bot? Yeah? You know, I just realized after doing all this, these aren't bolts. I need bolts. It's fine. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Let's just hope that I have bolts around here somewhere. Yeah, I just went through all that and then remembered that I need a bolt on the other side. Does this work? And they ask you if you're fine, but you say that you're fine, but you have to acquire bolts. Yes. I have bolts. Okay. Oh, please don't be wider than this smaller screw. Please don't be wider than the smaller screw. Please don't be. Please. I beg. It's looking wider than the smaller screw. Maybe I can use a washer. I might be able to use a washer. I could get away with this. Let's see. We're fine. We're okay. It's not chalked. The run's not chalked, y'all. We're good. Got another one. Got another one. Another one. I needed 4 of them. I have 4 of them. Okay. And now I need more of these screws. Is this one? This is one of them. And this is one of them. I have 3. There has to be a 4th one in here. Is this it? It is. We're good. We're good. We got this. Now, we can begin the bolting process. These are like, I'm gonna call them pseudo bolts. They're not the strongest, and they're also not like the boltiest of bolt. They screw in, and they're just really long. But we can use them, so we will. Ow! Oh, don't tell me the holes are off center too. How? I'm gonna have to through. All right. You know, I should be surprised. Everything always links back to hand screwing. Everything. Even when I use technology, I just always end up having to do this by hand. And that's okay. That's okay. You know how Bob Ross has a happy little accident? This is just a jolly little inconvenience. Haha! It's staying together. I shouldn't be that happy about that. But I am. Okay. Now. Got it? We're gonna connect it. You know, if I had another device that connected to the internet, yeah, my grandfather has multiple sheds full of tools. But the thing is, I don't want to use them, and it makes no sense for me to use them. And all of these are screws, and I can just use my hands. The only time I didn't need to use my hands was for the drill. Like, I think out of all my grandfather's tools, I think I've probably used his drill the most out of anything. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, progress. I'm probably one of the only people who's so happy to see a stupid little... Look at this. It's so flimsy, but I don't care. Because I'm making it, and I feel accomplished. I shouldn't, but I do. Ow. Alright. Any more holes on here? No. We have frame! How do we mount skull into frame? I didn't think this far ahead. I didn't think I'd get this far. How do we mount skull into frame? Do we use... Hold on. Pile of metal, my beloved. What do you have for me? Crooked and bent metal? Doesn't work for anything else, but it works for me. Okay. Hold on, we gotta bend this to fit. Okay. So if we just bend this where it holds up the skull, we should be okay. That being said, we need something for it to hold on to as well. Okay. More metal frame. Take a deep breath and breathe. All right. Thank you. We have the therapist, the Zen therapist over here in the chat. This is great. We have so many different types of people. All right. Oh, actually, we have a piece. Hello, Shane. How's it going? Are you doing well? It's good to see you again. Good day. We have a bolt. Can I use the bolt in here? We can. Do I have more of these? I have 2 of them. We have a dilemma. Unless I have a large washer. If I have a large washer, the dilemma is immediately solved. How large of washers do I have? Large washer, another large washer. Say chicken jockey? Do you want me to say it into the mic system? I'll say it into the mic system. Chicken jockey. There you go. Does that make you happy? Did that bring you joy, my friend? Buddy. Nah, don't hit me with that good boy. Nah, we don't do that here. That's weird, bro. That's weird. We ain't here for that. You don't have these little bells. These little bell pieces that I'm going to use for this. Hold on, I need to run the bolt through it. Crime, jingle, jingle. Hey, pay attention, jingle, jingle. I just ran this through the wrong way. I didn't even... Okay. We got this. Now, we run this through here. Ow. Ow, I'm being stabbed. On my already cut thumb as well. This thing is like... My projects hurt me much. Hurt me so much. There we go. I forgot word. I forgot word halfway through. Me also caveman. Me have caveman tendency to forget word. Me English caveman though, so... Get a Band-Aid. I'm out of Band-Aids. I used my one Band-Aid the other day. I do not have the social credit for Band-Aid, sadly. Alright. Run bolt through. There we go. Bolt has been ran through. The timeout corner. You don't want timeout. Shane. Shane's the timeout. You know what's funny? I actually call, that's a shame. Shane, that's blue. Really? It's crazy. 15 minutes of the timeout. Oh my goodness. You know what's funny? Okay. Like, unrelated to this, but also kind of related to it. Whenever I, like, kick somebody off the stream, I don't actually kick the viewer who, like, causes problems. I put them in timeout for, like, 15 minutes, and I might just start saying, you're going to the timeout corner, buddy. Like, should we start doing that? They're like, and we give them time to sit and think about their actions instead of, like, just kicking them. So it's, like, a little bit humiliating. Yep. Yes. All right, then. That's what we will do. We will call it the timeout corner, and we will tell them, all right, buddy, it's timeout time for you. We just look at them, all right, buddy, it's nap time. The crime corner, if you will. No, but here's the thing. People who join to troll and they cause problems like that, we don't normally do that. If we can, like, make them be like, hey, you know, you can act, like, normal, and if they refuse, like, enough times, instead of, like, you know, kicking them and be like, all right, buddy. No, we're just like, all right, guys, did we put them in timeout? And if they're reformed, we let them out. You know, the irony in this is that Blue probably will be sending people to timeout eventually. They will be sending one individual, more than likely. What? Is this bolt tightening? I can't tell. It's tightening! Alright, buddy. Alright, smart guy. Move your clip down to yellow. You know, like the little stoplight thing with the 3 circles? We make them move their little clip down, and like we pull up an image of that on stream, and it's like, alright, buddy. Go pull your card. Listen, buddy, I'm calling your mom. I know them personally. And from green to orange. Oh no! That's what happens when you misbehave in the stream, guys. What in the world? Why are you just... What? Have yourself a PTSD flashback? Man. All right, we have the most flimsy base known to man. Like, this thing is horrible. Let me tighten it some more. It wasn't even your fault? Man, that's crazy. No, every time I pulled my card down, it was my fault. And I owned up to it. I'm like, I'll go pull my card. I was a mean little kid. Oh my gosh, did this just undo? I need a washer to put on here. I didn't want to have to put a washer on here. I have to put a washer. Oh, man. Because if there's no washer, we're just like cooked. So hold on, let me grab progressively larger washers and just put them on there. Ow. I'm being stabbed. Ow. Help. I went to Britain for 2 seconds. Hilarious. What's happening? What are we talking about again? Sorry, I'm like being preoccupied. I can't look up and down every 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Did I miss anything? Yeah, you hated having to go up in front of everybody? Oh, I see. Nah. Well, when I was in school, most of the people who I had to go up in front of, you're that one person who thinks they're Bob the Builder. Buddy, I'm not Bob the Builder. I'm Dave the Destroyer. I destroy everything. Everything I touch falls apart, just like my parents' marriage. I'm kidding, I don't really care. Can't find it. I can't fix it. I can't find it. Also, buddy, I think with my like positivity that I have when I'm happy and in a good mood, I think I'm like fixing Felix. I'm like, don't worry, Ralph, we got this. The Magic School Book. Bro, that was peak. That was a peak show. Can't believe bro thought he had to stay home. Hold on. You know, eventually, this is going to stay in place properly, I hope. Oh, that metal just snapped because it got bent too many times. Bruh. I need a kiln. I need a forge. I need to be able to like hammer out scalding hot metal to create my machinations. I need to become a blacksmith. Hello, Mr. M. How's it going? Did you have fun editing that screenshot you got? We're currently working on the Skull of Doom. Please work, please work. Oh, it's not holding. Now, I need a way to mount the skull into the bracket. Miss me, Tina. I hope everybody who's here is having a good day. Yo, it's kind of glitching. Yeah, it's probably because I live in the middle of nowhere. I'm a level with you. It's probably because, like, at best, I got 2 bars. I got 2 bars of Wi-Fi, buddy. We're lucky that this thing even turns on. I'm sorry, Shane. Anyway, where was I? You know, we could make like a base for this thing to sit on. Like, I want the LEDs to turn on behind his eyes. That's an important part of him. We can like tape this or something. This is like the test. Want some tape from like right here. Off the side. Some tape from like right here. It seems like I'm getting torched. Well. 5% guy charge the phone. Alright then, Eva. You have fun. Thanks for joining today. This was a good time. I enjoyed talking to you. It was a pleasant experience. Alright, so now, how do we attach him? Bro, this guy makes chattering noises. He's so spooky scary. His teeth are chattering when he moves. You know, I should really plug this in and make sure it works before I go through all this effort. Hold on. Where's the speaker? Oh, mystical skull. It's the power. It's yes. Wrong cord. All right, now we got to make sure that it's functioning properly. Because if it's not functioning properly and I went through all this effort, I'll be a little bit sad, but we got to just keep on keeping on. You know, as they say. Come on. You got your LED lights on? Hello, Sam. Keep on keeping on. Oh. His eyes turned on for a second. I'll hold him up. Look at him. Can't really see it. You see his eye? Come on, power up. I can't really do anything with it until I have it working. So I'm going to just hold him here. Yo, his eyes light up. It actually looks pretty cool. No, I ain't kicking you out of the class. I thought since you had to go because you said your phone was on 5%, you got charged. I thought you were going to leave. I don't do anything. I don't do anything else. I only live stream. Yeah, I wasn't going to attend college, but I couldn't afford it, so that's why I live stream. Chuck, I will love it. Yes. You know, this Google Home Mini takes so long to power up. I don't even know. Like, I hate how long it takes to power up. If there was one thing I could change. All right. Hey, Google. Hey, Google.
Your Google Home isn't set up yet. To get started, download the Google
Yeah, his eyes turned on. So we have his eyes turned on. That's good, right? Only issue is, I'm fairly certain if I... What'd they say? Oh, let me set this thing down. Okay. Let me move so I can read the chat. Hey Siri, I don't have Siri. I don't got him. I don't got Siri. I don't got the Amazon Echo, sadly. I don't got them. I got the money for that one. Wish I did though. Like, imagine if I had more parts to take apart than this thing. I gotta stretch my leg. Ow. Oof. I've been in the same position for so long. There we go. Oof. So, if everybody's enjoying the time here, and you haven't liked, remember to do that fun thing, you know? It's not fun, it just helps me. It's fun for me. I don't know if liking is a fun experience for you, but if it is, good on you. You press that button if you want to. Ugh. That LED light just broke. Okay. That's what I got here. I got springs. I got springs and strings. Really and truly. My room is a mess right now, and that's okay, because we're working on Chuck. Also, what are you seeing? What are we letting you see? You see them there? You see them there? Yeah. I've been in the same room every day. Yeah, Here's the thing, I'm an introvert, and I normally don't, and it's really hot outside, I don't like going out there. I kind of just like working on my stuff in here. Again, socially, I'm not the most healthy, but this is what I do. I do I do sometimes go places and I do socialize with people. It's just I normally work around here at the same time for a couple hours a day. Because it's like I'm spending most of my time alone anyway. I might as well live stream. Oh, my dogs are barking. That means my family's returned. I'm gonna mute and I'm gonna see if they need help. 1 second. I've returned. Congratulations. Oh, I see we were talking about stuff. Yeah, you got a little critter. Putting Shane into the pot. Oh man, I didn't know we are putting Shane into the stew pot. This is horrible. Horrible interactions, man. Can't believe the stew pot for this person. I always hate it. I hate when we have to boil someone. Gotta teleport him. Gotta roll your D&D dice. What do you get? What do you get on the D20? Is it a nat 1 or... Was it a nat 1? I forgot what I was doing again. I got absent-minded. A lot of stuff happened. Rolled in that one. Dang. Sounds kind of weird. Putting people into the stew pot? Yeah. Alright, I'm putting this back on. I'm gonna unplug this so it doesn't burn down my house. Also, I have my plasma lighter. It's funny, it uses electricity. It's also from Temu, so I kind of hold it away from myself every time I use it, because I'm afraid it'll explode. The Temu lighter of doom and destruction. Oh, you also have a plasma lighter. Sick. I went for the for like this black and gold looking one. Also because it kind of looks like something from Cyberpunk. You know, actually, I'm a big fan of like video game designs and stuff, and like fashion choices in this. So it's like, I see. 1 second, my family's having issues. I'm gonna go help them real quick again. House for sure. Honestly, yeah, I lost the plasma lighter for like a whole year, and I finally refound it, and I was terrified at night whenever I went to sleep because I was like, oh god, the Temu lighter's gonna kill me, man. It's gonna get me. It's gonna take me out. Death by Temu lighter. 1 sec. I've returned. What's happening? You love yourself? Self-love is important. Good job. Good water. By the way, have you drank water? Let me fix my hair, and we will be putting this back on now. You just was. Good job. Good job. My metal gearbox got hung to my thing. You know, a funny thing that I've not shown anybody yet, this back plate actually opens. Because I want to have a battery pack that I can put in and replace. Like, maybe some like comedically large that look like AA batteries, but it's just like a power cell that slides in. That I want to make. I'm being called again. All right, one sec. Back and forth. I have returned once again. My grandfather needed help. All right, let's see. It's nice and quiet, peaceful day. Iron Man. Looks like it's gonna rain. Thor and Zeus. Back to the Future. We have a lot of stuff going on. Wow, the ultimate crossover. All right. But yeah, I'm wanting to make a large power cell to put in the back, so I don't have to run. So then I can just run all the wiring from the chest to the rest of the costume, with the cosplay or whatever, and I can power everything from a central point. So yes, I do intend on building my own power cells. Yay! Remember, don't build your own power cells at home. They can and probably will explode. I feel like, see, I have to do like the occasional PSA on don't do things that I do. Because it could end really, really poorly for, the person making something entirely different than what's supposed to be being made. Like the amount of times that I've actually blown up an electronic is numbering the tins. Say that again. I do intend on making my own power cells. I'm gonna get you. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you. I gotta work on the nails that are stuck in my chest to this thing, but you're cooked, buddy. Yeah, you're done for. Team Iron Man's coming after you. And we got Watson. Watson's after you. Sherlock Holmes sidekick. You're done for, buddy. It's over. It's over before it began. What are you gonna do, man? You gotta power walk away or sprint? Who knows? Who knows what we're gonna do here? Fried potato. Oh man. Can't wait to do fan art of my team if you want to. Hit a pose. Hey. Everybody calls it a TV, but it's actually a computer. See, because TVs, they would have been much larger and much heavier than this 15 pounds. I am not the TV man from that brain rot, buddy. That's not me. That's not me, buddy. That's not me. I'm not that celebrity. I'm sorry. Pewterhead, yeah. I'm being called again. 1 second, sir. All right, let's see what he needs now. I'm back. How many times am I going to get called? All of them. All of the times. In fact, the best times will I not be called. But that's okay. Because my grandfather was just giving me back the money I handed him when he went to the store. I handed him some money in case they had any deodorant. Because I am almost out of my non-sponsored, nondescript product. And I wanted to get some before I ran out because I don't want to be stinky. I like being clean and hygienic. I'm really big on that. Anyway. Oh yeah, Blue, fun thing. I didn't tell you. There's a police helmet inside of here. Which, the reason why is because my eyes are right down here in this bottom layer. So everything else can be turned into a screen. That's why I use a police helmet. Bro thinks he's nonchalant. Yes, I am nonchalant. With my police helmet and my wiring that's strapped to my chest. We vibing here. We vibing. I do want to eventually have these dials that are on the bottom. I saved them because there's little spots right here for the dials that I want to actually have them turn and work for volume and brightness and stuff. And I want them to do different things, which is why I kept them. So I do want to eventually use those. There's a lot of stuff that I want to install in here. Pardon? What do you mean? I'm confused. I do not know what that means. Well, I'm glad. Just be really careful when you do it, because when I was making this one, the CRT screen exploded. So yeah, that's fine, Blue. You can make your own cool thing. I'm not that guy. I'm sorry to tell you, Shane. I'm not him. I'm not the guy from the Brain Rot series. Yeah. Then when I was working on it again, glass almost shot in my eye when I was inside my house. Let's see. I almost got tetanus, bit by venomous spiders because there's a venomous spider nest inside that I had to get rid of when I first had this thing. I had to power wash it repeatedly. But then again, this thing was inside of a shed for like 30 years. So, win lose. Yes, it is. This is the old computers. How old am I? I'm 18. I just got out of high school. I'm saying I just got out of high school. I got out like a couple months ago. I was going to go to college for engineering. I do still plan on doing it. And the issue was I was accepted into one of the top 3 colleges. I just couldn't afford it. So now I'm doing YouTube to eventually be able to afford it, so I can even make even cooler stuff for the viewers. That's the main reason why I want to get an engineering degree, because I have a fighting robot design that I've been making where it's actually like an actual boxer that like moves like a person and copies your movement. Um, and actually would move with speed. See, because the issue with machines. Well, there, one online. Yeah, the funny thing is, I got the online one, but the real one, I don't have that one yet because I don't drive yet. I don't have the hand-eye coordination to drive. It's thundering. Why is it thundering? Stop. Anyway. And if I do end up getting like an IRL job, I'll probably get like maybe like a night shift job or something. Maybe, I don't know. I want to get something where I'm not, if I have to, and I don't like start making like revenue off of like YouTube and stuff before my grandmother gets impatient. I want to get a night shift or something. That way I don't have to put up with people. Because I hate putting up with people. I'm antisocial. I only like putting up with people on here because I can like talk to them and stuff. Very funny, Shane. But yeah. Just vibing. You're literally just got a whole lot of different things that you do. The dogs are barking. Why are they barking? I have no idea why they're barking. Or I could get something where I repair electronics, because I do like repairing old electronics. I got this Furby, who its insides were fully burnt out, and I took him apart and rebuilt him, and he works. Clean is the way to be. Yes, it is. That is a correct statement. I got these animatronic eyelids. And then I have these animatronic eyes that go with the animatronic eyelids. I have 2 of them, the other one somewhere. For BB, you're going to wander off now? Alright then. You have a good one. It's good seeing you. And then I have this animatronic lower jaw. I have a lot of animatronic parts. See you, Blue. It was good hanging out. Thanks for joining. I appreciated getting to talk to you. Had a lovely time. I enjoy these days. These are fun. Where's my... There it is. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Shane? Sorry, I just had like a brain moment. Or my brain just stopped functioning. It like looped back in on itself. I hit like a Windows error. I need to turn this light off. Hold on. Please don't overextend. Please don't overextend. Don't break anything. Ow. I just got burnt. Ow. Alright. Hey. We're good. Alright. Now, I put this heavy thing back on. Because personally, I feel like what better way to introduce people to the project than if they join the live stream and see this guy, you know, just talking, like what we have made so far. What do you think? Yeah, it's perfectly fun. I'm just gonna be vibing. Love my chat delay, by the way. It's really fun. Really fun having the biggest chat delay of all time. It's amazing. Are you just listing off like haunted things and like spooky stuff? Is that what you're doing, buddy? Like top 10 Time for you to make a store run? All right, then. Well, I wish you the best. Have a good one. Thank you for joining. Have a lovely time talking to you, Watson. I might end up ending the live stream today. I'm going to be honest. A little bit tired. Room's a bit of a mess. Thank you, Watson. I appreciate it. Yeah. I do these live streams at 12 o'clock my time. Right now, it's 2:30. So whatever time it would be 2 hours ago from now, that's when I do my live streams normally. If you're subscribed to the channel, turn on notifications. And yeah, I'm going to end the stream for now because my neck hurts and I need to clean my room. Thank you for watching. And have a lovely day. Until next time, friends. Powering off. And powering off. Yep. Ow. Number 3, me. I'm the spooky. Alright, goodbye.